to West Palm Beach.
Thank you for joining our family.
We're happy you're here. Did you miss me? I love you. Woo. But it's my homecoming. Love you. She's a happy mommy.
Sure is.
Say hi. See yourself? It's for Mark. We've made it to West Palm Beach.
On your butt?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, so day one of no wife, about 13 more days to go, and it's also my day of my first job. It was actually really good. I ended up sitting around mainly like watching videos for like 6 hours. Not easy, not fun at all. Then like coming home without Shannon is not fun either. I'm missing her a lot. I'm hoping that she's having a wonderful time. But yeah, we're continuing the vlogging, keeping it going. She's my editor this time around. Normally I do a lot of the editing with her helping, of course. But it's all her, so I get to see what she makes out of it. It's kind of fun because like I know the videos she makes that I'll actually get to see Florida, and you know, it'll be new to me completely. I'll actually get to see something. So of course I want to make something as well to, you know, show you guys that I'm here alive, and show her so she doesn't feel like she's completely disconnected. Let's see here. I think my dog is back there asleep. I'll show you another time. Of course, you've seen her many times, Jasmine. She's a little demon dog, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm tired. I miss my wife horribly. And I got another big day tomorrow. Going to be a little later, 11. I think it might be like a late day. So, going to try to definitely talk to my wife in the morning in case, like, you know, I get off. By the time she goes to sleep, I don't want that happening. So, yeah. You'll get to see basically our daily lives as separate now, and what we're trying to do. I have a few things I have planned, so stay tuned. You may also get to check out our Skype conversations. I think I got something hooked up. I think it'll be pretty fun. So yeah, thanks for joining us.
Well, I am finally getting the chance to turn this on and talk to you guys. I am hiding in my driveway in the car. Well, not really hiding, just trying to get a place of quiet so I can just talk to you guys. Everyone's kind of laying down in my house, all my family. Like, I had a really long night flying overnight to get here, and you know, when my parents know that I'm in the air flying, they don't normally sleep, so everyone's just kind of chill. I'm home. We finally made it from the airport to the house, and we went out to lunch. Once I got in and got settled, and now everyone's just kind of relaxing into the swing of things again. But I missed you guys, and I really miss my husband, so I want to try to be sure to conscientiously continue this vlogging thing that we're doing. So I just wanted to talk to you guys if anyone, you know, is wondering how the flight went. It took from 11 p.m. Pacific time to 10:30 Eastern time to go from Portland, Oregon to West Palm Beach, Florida. And the first thing that happened after I left my husband to go through security was quickly found out that the flight attendants for the flight that was going to bring me from Portland to Atlanta were delayed from where they were coming from. Apparently, flight attendants don't always stay with the same plane. Like, they'll go from plane to plane. So we had to wait for them to come from where they were to our plane. So we ended up not taking off from Portland to Atlanta until past 11:30. But thankfully my layover in Atlanta was going to be about 2 hours, so I just assumed that the layover would be less, and it ended up being kind of kind of convenient, because by the time we landed in Atlanta and I got off the flight and made it to my next gate, it was pretty much close to being the time to board. And I personally prefer that. I don't know if I've said that on here or if I've just said it in conversations with Mark, but I would prefer to sit on a flight longer and go from point A to point B, and just be finished. Layovers are yucky and gate changes are yucky, and it's just yucky. But, once we are safe and on the ground, I'm thanking the Lord that our trips were, not eventful and easy. Although, when I was coming from, no, actually, it was on the Portland to Atlanta flight. All of a sudden, the intercom is saying, we have an ill passenger. Is there a doctor or a nurse on board? And I was like, oh my goodness. It's just stuff that you see in movies. Like, I've never seen that happen before, but I was actually sitting next to a nurse, and it really, who went and helped them, and we weren't told what had happened or anything, but it gave me perspective, and it really encouraged me to, give this a good solid go and put it in the hands of God to, really try to apply for the nursing program back in Oregon when I get home to my Marcus. So that is a goal. I feel like that was a moment of clarity and just, divine encouragement, at least for me to be able to be there to witness it. Because it just gave me perspective, I fly a lot, and, maybe I could be there with, the knowledge and the tools and the capabilities of being able, to help someone, at some point. And it just kind of gave me perspective, and really, I feel like, lit my dedication and my motivation to see this through and see, what I have to do to make this a thing. I don't know if I told you, but I did take my husband's ring with me, and my parents made fun of me when I landed, and they were like, oh, he's gonna be ringless for 2 weeks, but oh my gosh, that boy is so devoted to me. I'm not even being cheesy. He kisses the ground I walk on, and I love him to bits. Love you, babe. And I don't know, it just, his ring is as much security to me as it is to him, and it just brings me peace. It made me feel safe on the flight. I could look at it and think of him. Waking up tomorrow is going to be, it's going to give me some assurance emotionally, being able to see it. So some of you might make fun of me, but it was good for my needs, for my emotional needs and my mental stability. I'm really tired, but my goal is to maybe walk around my neighborhood, just get some Florida shots. I know that, we've went on walks with Jasmine and, showed you some of Oregon, when we've been driving around. So my goal is to show you more of my home, since you've got a pretty good picture of what Mark's home is. Unfortunately, if you're looking forward to seeing more herds of elk, that doesn't happen here, but we'll show you some palm trees. Anyways, I am exhausted, so this might be a short vlog, but this was a transition, and it's coming after a long night of travel. So I promise you that, I promise you that tomorrow will be, well, I hope it will be better. It's my goal to make it better, and I hope that in wanting this to be interesting content, I'll actually have, I don't want to use the word funner, but a funner trip, because maybe, instead of just staying in my house and having cabin fever and just enjoying the comfort of familiarness of my childhood bedroom and, the house I grew up in, that, I'll go out and do things and, have experiences, not necessarily alone. I'll still do it with my family, but maybe I'll encourage us to, do stuff so I have stuff to film. I'm kind of just, relaxing and recovering from the trip. I'm thinking about going to take a nap. Don't judge. And just gonna, be waiting to hear from my husband. I haven't heard from him. I know he went in for his first day of work. He had to be there at 9 Pacific time, so that should have been noon. I actually was able to talk to him this morning before he went in. Pretty much after I landed in Florida, he was getting ready for work, so I was able to FaceTime him and feel like I gave him a good send-off. So, but he didn't know when his day was going to end. Like, they just told him to show up at 9. They didn't tell him when his day was going to be done, or if it was 9 to whenever. So I don't really know when I'm supposed to hear from him. I don't know what to expect, but I'm just going to make sure that my phone volume's on, so that whenever he calls, I'll be able to talk with him. And he said that he was going to make clips of his own. Again, it'll be on the iPhone, and we're sorry that that's not good quality. But we're going to try our best. And we hope that you appreciate and enjoy our efforts. But I'm sure he'll make a clip and say how it went.
Alright, so enough of that mopey and sad stuff. I think you're starting to get bored of that. If you haven't already gotten bored of us entirely yet. Got some buffalo wings here to make me feel better. Yes, I am eating my emotions. Get over it. And we have me right here. Of course, I'm hoping that my wife is doing wonderful over there and not having to do like survival techniques like me. As she'd call it, it's hubby survival. But yeah, go and try to make myself feel better so I'm not such a depressing, pitiful sight for you to watch. So I think for tonight I'm going to check out the local Red Box, even though we've had some trouble. Probably going to, try them again. Thinking about like cleaning up on the horror movies. Not gonna say what they are, because I know Shannon will see this and she'll be super sad, and she will not ever watch that movie with me again. So yeah, not telling you. Have fun guessing. This is super hard, by the way. I cannot see me at all. I have no idea if I'm in the right area. Just hoping. But anyway, tomorrow's another day. Gotta go in at 11 o'clock. Second day of training. This time with people and not movies. So actually, I'm kind of looking forward to that. Hopefully it won't be like another 8-hour day. I don't think it's supposed to be, but those videos took a long time. But anyway, excited. Going to eat. Going to binge watch horror movies, going to see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining the family, even though it's just me. Say hi to Shannon.